Speaking of food, a lot of people come here, or at least a lot of anime fans come here expecting to enjoy like the weeb aspect, and then pretty much everyone I talk to, they come to Japan and they're just like, I stay for the food.
Oh yeah,
the food culture.
Come for
here,
the anime, stay for the food.
Yeah, right.
Please spend your money on food. Not
if
on
you're
anime
gonna spend
figures.
your money on something, I know it's going to be hard walking through Akihabara and you can see some cool anime figures. Spend your money on a good meal. You will not fucking regret it.
It'll be the best meal you've probably had in your entire life.
Yeah. What kind of things do you guys recommend people try out when they're here? Not Ichiran ramen.
Ichiran. Go Ichiran.
Go
to wherever you are. Find the filthiest, grossest looking ramen place.
Yes.
Most likely, the ramen will be a 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Or a 1. I mean, it's, you know.
No, it's always a 10.
No, it's never a 1. It's never a 1.
The ones that
Unless
have
you go
the
to
fucking,
Ichiran.
the ones that have the fucking neon signs that look really pretty on the outside, they're just covering the fact that the food is mid.
Yeah, and the thing is, it might look intimidating because obviously it looks very traditional. You don't know how to order. Most of the time, there will be a machine. Right,
like a ticket machine.
Like a ticket machine. And all you have to do is put your money in. And if you're having trouble, figuring out what the orders are, because there's normally only 4 ramens to choose from anyway. So
that's the good places.
Yeah, those are the good places. The less choice you have on the menu, the more the better chance it's going to be that it's going to fucking bomb, because it's because that means that this family or the person running the restaurant has just
perfected their craft.
They've perfected it. They've sharpened their craft, Yeah. But most of the time you're only gonna have 3 or 4 ramens to pick from. You can use the fucking Google Translate thing, hack that life hack that we use if you're having trouble. But it's really not that intimidating at all. So you just choose your meal. Maybe you go with the gyoza as well. Maybe you order a beer with it, and then you just give your tickets to the ramen guy, and he'll give you your order. And that's pretty much it.
And it's probably be the best fucking ramen you'll ever have in your life.
Yeah, honestly, like we just said earlier, conveyor belt sushi. I actually prefer conveyor belt sushi a lot of the times to the more expensive sushi chains and sushi restaurants.
I think it depends for me. I don't mind going to the more expensive ones, maybe once or twice a year. But if I just want a consistently good sushi, then there's nothing wrong with
because
sushi.
there's a lot of places that are just lunch sets that are 2,000 yen, and you get a bunch of sushi.
No, that's true.
Because
made right in front of you.
Here's the reason why. Because with conveyor belt sushi, it's such a good value for money. Yeah. And I remember the first time coming to Japan and just thinking the sushi is amazing, because it fucking is amazing. I wanted to stuff myself full with as much sushi as I could eat. And you can't do that with expensive chains.
To be fair, I prefer the ones where they're conveyor belts, but you order and then it comes out on the conveyor belt.
That's most places now.
Yeah, that's most places.
I know. There are still some that have the rotating ones.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just I would rather have the fresh, fully prepared one, please.
Yeah, so with a lot of conveyor belt brands or places that you go to, they'll have a system where some of them will literally be automated, where they'll have a plate that gets shot to you on a fucking
and the best thing is usually it's usually shaped like a bullet train.
Right,
it's so thematically
cool. Fucking cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. And I to this day I still eat as much conveyor belt sushi as I can, because I think it's fucking amazing, and I love stuffing myself full with sushi, and I can't do that at more expensive restaurants. I mean, sushi's good, but at the end of the day, it's just fish, rice, and wasabi, right? It's fish, rice, and wasabi. And
I also think you should try the foreign food here, try to see what their takes are on foreign food. It's quite interesting. They do some really good foreign food here. Yeah, I think you'd be surprised.
Italian food, especially.
Italian food's really good here. Some good, really good burger chains.
It's different from Italian food in Europe.
It's really good though. Imagine that that some restaurants combine the techniques of Italian chefs, but use Japanese ingredients, which can be really fucking impressive. It's maybe not the most authentic thing, but you'll get something new. Especially the fish here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Definitely.
Fish dishes in Japan and Italian food are next fucking level.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Holy shit.
The best kind of fusion.
Oh, so good.
What do you think about them trying Wagyu beef?
Yeah, try it. I mean,
Well, the thing is, there's so many different types of Wagyu.
When you've lived here long enough, I feel like you kind of go off Wagyu.
Yeah.
You're I kind of want more meat than fat.
Yeah.
But the first time you have it, it is like a fucking what the fuck? This is
amazing. It is an explosion in your mouth of flavor.
It's Food Wars. It's based on Wagyu.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not eating Wagyu. Your mouth is just like, ah!
Where's like the best place to get Wagyu if you don't know what you're looking for though?
That's really hard to
Yeah.
say.
Go
It's a
anywhere
lot,
in Kobe, I guess, and just get Kobe beef there.
Well, let's assume
Like
let's
every
assume-
single prefecture in Japan is like, we have our own beef that is just
Yeah.
as good. And
I think
genuinely can't tell the difference.
Hidagyu in Takayama is probably the best like type of Wagyu I've had.
Right.
Kobe beef is like, it's good, but it's so fatty at times where you're just like, oh my god, I don't know if I'm eating like a piece of fat or not.
Yeah, you're just eating butter basically.
Yeah, basically, you're just
Americans,
eating a
you'd
stick of
love
butter.
that. You'd love that, right?
Yeah.
Americans love that.
Like something like teppanyaki, you always get like you can always get like Wagyu. They always,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teppanyaki's pretty good.
It also just depends
Don't
on how it's prepared as well.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
the times, but like what I really like about like Hidagyu, for example, is that like they literally just like put a bunch like cubes of it basically just on a stick, put it on top of a fire, just put some salt and pepper on that bitch, and boom, it's like the best fucking food you'll ever have. And they sell it as street food.
I mean, Chris's favorite food, yakitori as well.
Yakitori is good.
Can't go wrong.
Again, like,
Can't go wrong.
do you feel like the best types of yakitori are the all-you-can-eat ones, or do you think they should go to like a more traditional yakitori
I
place?
think both are pretty good. I think if it's the first time you're experiencing that, you're probably not going to be able to taste the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only ones who are like, only opt to go to like, say, the more traditionalist ones
Yeah.
are the ones who have just had so much fucking torikizoku that they're just like, all right, let me just try and be,
Yeah,
If you really want to try those kind of places, though, you really need to learn the names, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Like,
because a lot of those places don't have a menu.
No, they don't.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because
That's true.
you just walk up. It's literally just a counter and a dude standing there just infinitely cooking chicken, and you just have to say the
Just say Negima. That's the best one.
Negima's the best one.
Negima's the
love
hands
Negima.
down. It's the OG.
Yeah, it's
so
just
fucking good.
chicken with some leek.
Oh, I fucking love leek, dude.
So
Why is
good.
leek so good? It's the layers, dude. They taste so good.
And Japan does negi-based food so well.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really,
just-
really
just
good.
I can just plow down on like 50 like Negimas.
Yeah.
I gotta. Chris always wants the tsukune. I think tsukune is just.
I
awful.
love tsukune.
Oh, the meatballs.
Oh.
Yeah,
Tsukune's
I love
good.
it. I love it.
Like, why bastardize this chicken, dude? Just give
What
me
do
the
you mean
Negima.
bastardize the chicken?
Just rip it apart and shove
What are
it
you-
back
what are you
together.
talking about?
Just grind it apart and make it into a ball.
That's great.
It's just like
It's
nah,
the only
dude.
time I will accept boneless chicken.
Oh
It's,
my
in
fucking
tsukune.
God. What fucking ground chicken? The reason why I don't like it right, is because like it's almost like Negima is the perfect balance between meat and veg, right? You get one bite of chicken and veg, right? It's
Yeah.
perfect. Tsukune is just pure like just ground meat, and I'm like, this is just too much.
But like I like that because it more evenly spreads the seasoning, right? Because it's seasoned in the ground meat, right?
I mean, I kind of want a variation, you know. I don't want a bit.
Well, that's the great thing about yakitori, right? It's different strokes for
Yeah,
different
yeah.
folks. There's so many different types of
we don't need to
yakitori.
argue about this because we can just order our own.
There's a bunch of
our
really
own
like
sticks.
calorific ones. There's like ones where they'll be like, it's meat filled with cheese.
Pork belly. I highly recommend pork belly as
pork
well.
belly's good
If
as well.
if
What's
it's
pork belly
ever,
called again in Japanese?
Kakuni.
Kakuni, yeah, that's right.
Kakuni is really good.
yeah.
I like kakuni.
Yeah, I mean that's the like again that's what I order if I don't want to have something like Wagyu beef, but you still want that like explosion of
Yeah.
like flavor in your mouth. Like
It's
I
like
highly-
that perfect cube of like pork belly and fat, right?
I'm getting fucking hungry
I know.
now.
I really want
like now that we're just talking
Can
about
we go
this.
to Torikizoku after this, dude? Like, I'm ready to smash down some yakitori.
yeah, I'm
I'm getting hungry. I've been very hungry this entire.
What would